Hey, it's Bubba Hutchison, Coastal Virginia Realtor with Howard Hanna. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, just for a couple of seconds, or actually probably a few minutes, want to talk to you about the little bit of a wild card that comes into play with selling a house right now. You know, it's a big market. Everyone thinks they can sell their house for $1 million. Well, guess what you still have to deal with? An appraisal. That's the big wild card when it comes to getting the most money for your house right now. Because you've got to understand that an appraiser is going to put a certain value on your home based on the comparable sales in the zip code normally, or even the neighborhood, whatever's closest, around your property. And then the bank is going to use that to figure out how much they're going to lend the buyer for your property. So if you got a cash buyer, doesn't matter. But you want to be somewhat reasonable. You can't put your 2-bedroom rancher on the market and say, I want $800,000 for it. Well, maybe if you're in San Francisco. But in coastal Virginia, that's going to be a hard one. It's not waterfront. You know what I'm saying. Don't want to get crazy. Because ultimately, an appraiser is going to get involved and they're going to bring you back down to earth. And you don't want that to happen because that's the last thing that happens in the real estate transaction. First, people come and give you offers on your house. Then you go through all the inspections. You get your contingencies removed. And then about a week or two before closing, what happens? The appraisal comes in. And nothing's more of a buzzkill than getting the appraisal in low and realizing, I got to lower this price. So you want to understand what the market's like around you, and you want to come to a reasonable idea of what you could sell your house for. Now, you can definitely get aggressive, and you can list it for more than any of the other homes that have sold in your area have sold for. But understand, there's a good chance that the appraisal is going to come in low. So what do you do then? You make sure your house is as move-in ready as possible, so that if you get offers on it, you're going to mainly get offers that are full price. And then you want to make sure that if there are offers that go over the full price, that they're going to guarantee it with cash. Okay? You're going to have to be smart about it, because you're going to know if you're pricing your house very aggressively, an appraisal could bite you in the butt. But if you're expecting it and you've got buyers that have cash, well, then you can kind of insulate yourself against an appraisal bringing your price down. There's a couple different ways to go about it, but I just want to mainly let people know that are getting really wild ideas in their head about what they can get for their house. An appraisal is your wild card factor. You can prepare for it, but it's a little bit of something that can bring you back down to earth if you're thinking crazy thoughts about the value of your house. That's something I can talk more to you about. If you give me a call, send me a direct message, we can figure out any solution to whatever problem you've got. All right, appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.